again, interwebs. I don't know where I was going with that. But welcome back to yet another episode of Renegades Reacting. Today, more One Punch Man. Uno Punch Man. Yes. Uno hombre. What's the Latino word for punch?
I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
Damn it.
El Punch?
El Punch!
El Punche.
There we are. Punch in Spanish. English to Spanish. Punzon? No. Ponche. Verb. Okay, there we are. To hit. Pegar. Uno pegar hombre. Uno pegar hombre. There we go. So that's, yeah. So to our Latino viewers out there, I know you probably can't understand us what we're saying right now, or probably you can because, you know, y'all are bilingual and shit, and, you know, embarrass the hell out of us all the time by knowing two languages. Sometimes it pays to know that kind of stuff. But here soon, Google's going to release a universal translator, and we're all going to understand what each other say.
Like Star Trek.
Yes, kind of. Except, you know, not in the 2500s when Star Trek takes place.
Oh, heck if I know.
2400s. I forget. But yeah, there's yeah. So when last we left One Punch Man, Saitama Judy chopped the shit out of Garo, which I thought it was hilarious that Garo attacked him and he like went into the asphalt a little bit. He like sunk into the asphalt, and Saitama was just like, "Well, that's rude." Wham!
So he was wig shopping.
Yep. He's like, "Hey, I found it." Oh, he's looking for me. Hoda! Wait, what? Just dead.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Oh yeah. That you see, that's a personification of wrong place, wrong time right there. I mean, you ever been in the wrong place at the wrong time? You know, just like, I mean, I can give a prime example. I was, oh God. I was in the middle of a crowd, WrestleMania 18 actually, and I was outside, and it started slushing, and it turns out they told us the wrong time to go into the building. They told us, oh, we'll open the doors at 5. Turns out, no, 7. So me and my dad stood outside in the middle of a crowd that was like hunched together, all of us just like wanting to get in, and there's like people chanting, "Open the doors!" Clap, 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 clap. Open the doors!
I love
clap,
those
clap,
chants.
Clap, clap, clap. To which the venue was like, "Nah, bitch, we ain't doing that." And then all of a sudden, I had to piss really bad, so I was stuck in the middle of a crowd outside in freezing temperatures while it was slushing, and I had to piss. So yeah, wrong place, wrong time. But I did have fun. Eventually, when we got inside, I went to the bathroom and everything was fine. But at that point, it was wrong place, wrong time.
What is slushing?
Snowing and raining
Oh,
at the
okay.
same time.
Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't know what to call it. I couldn't call it like snowing, and I couldn't call it raining. And I was just like, it's slushing.
Sleeting?
From the context,
No,
I thought it was.
sleeting is like it's solid ice ball, like little.
I thought it was like
miniature
a
hail.
euphemism for like a light moshing because the crowd was a little rowdy, but it wasn't like
Oh,
a mosh.
the crowd was getting rowdy because outside the Canucks were drinking beer, and they were just like, it was like, "Hey, let us in, man. We want to see Chris Jericho kick the shit out of Triple H."
That works even better because if they're Canadian, they would have something that was related to like cold and ice to describe their moshing, which isn't true moshing because they're
Slushing.
too nice to actually mosh.
Yeah.
So slushing works on multiple levels now.
Damn. Holy shit.
Most of my wrong place, wrong time moments are just in video games.
Oh yeah. Well, you had that a lot in Sekiro.
I'm thinking more like Overwatch.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the other day when I walked out into a fucking hallway and just like got hit right in the face basically by a dragon because I didn't realize that was what was about to come flying through that particular hallway, and I was the only one there. And I was just kind of like,
Let the dragon consume you.
okay. It's usually I respawn, I'm walking back, someone throws an ult, I'm not expecting it to come anywhere near me. Like, it's usually like a dragon or something that goes like through the whole fucking map, you know. I'm not expecting it to come anywhere near me because I'm just walking back out of spawn because I died earlier, and all of a sudden I get hit by a dragon. I'm like, oh god, damn it, and die again.
Oh yeah. Well, every time I go up against like a professional Hanzo as Reaper, I'm always just like, don't go around the corner, don't go around the corner, jump around the corner because Hanzo has this arrow, the mark of the dragon, which can actually show you where people are within the vicinity of the sonar that it sends out, and he can see you coming around a corner. And if you come around that corner, he is lining right up on your head, and all he has to do is wait for you to walk around the corner and bink right in the head. And so I've gotten into habits where whenever I go around corners now, I jump so that instead of getting a headshot and killing me, he instead gets a body shot, and I still have a chance against him. And God,
you can also do what's called a, what do they call that? It's a certain way that you strafe, but essentially it's the equivalent of you bait out his shot. And,
yeah.
If you know, like, he's watching the corner and he's got the arrow there, you strafe like you're gonna strafe right out, and then as soon as you get to where your head's about to pop out, you strafe back the other direction just a little bit.
Yeah, I've tried that, but
as soon as you hear the arrow come by, you go back out and go straight at him.
Well, usually he's got the multi arrow thing going. He's got the shadow like.
And that usually will fuck you up either way, though.
Well,
if you went out the first time jumping.
But getting it to where I'm approaching him, and that way I'm closing the distance and doing more damage to him than he's doing to me.
Yeah.
And unless he's good with the shadow arrow and can just like pull it out and just like bink bink bink, like get me with 2 or 3 body shots immediately, he's not going to get me. Which going up against Hanzo with Reaper's like 50-50 usually whenever it's a head to head. But here we are talking about Overwatch, and we're watching One Punch Man. So Saitama with a wig on, you know, a very bad wig, by the way, terrible wig. You think he's in it for the prize money or for the challenge?
I don't think he's expecting a challenge.
I don't think so either.
I think he's going for the money.
Oh God. So anyway, let's see what happens next with One Punch Man. Let's see if what trouble Saitama's going to get into.
This kid doesn't realize how TV shows work at all.
You got knocked the fuck out, that's why.
タンクトップマスターを倒すほどの輩だ。何の防衛じゃ不安が拭えんな。警戒令を出そう。S 級も最近はあちこちの怪人処理で忙しいようだが、スポンサーに通じている重役の安全確保が最優先だろう。幹部のボディーガードだ。ことは戦っている最中だからだ。今倒した。 金属バット君。
おお。
重大な任務だって言われて来てみたら、今ヒーロー協会幹部も狙われているらしいんだが、1万円以下で食える寿司など。
Bruh, chapstick. Use chapstick, man.
なんだこりゃおい。地獄かよ。
Probably.
おい、食った皿は戻すな。
なんで？だって大トロ以外の部分も食べられるの？
戻すな。 次皿戻したらこのちょっと席外すからここにいて
Little sister. Oh shit.
しょうがないだろう。急な重大任務が入ったんだから買い物にはまた連れてってやるって。
Monsters. They haven't paid yet. Freestyle. Just say freestyle. That's it. Just say freestyle and just... You can't just say one punch style.
Yo, お前チャランコだよな。
やべ、本人の知り合いか。
おいおい、どうした？まさか先輩の顔を忘れたのか？水球炭酸券って一体何の冗談だ？
まさか替え玉出場なんかしてないだろうな。そこまでバカじゃないか。いやいや、結構バカっぽいぞ最近。
Yes, he does.
あんたは確か
優勝したのはウルフマンという覆面選手だった。ところが大会後に本物のウルフマンが意識不明の状態で発見された。このは現金になったわけだ。
あ
かぶり物。
今を偽るお前のやり方もまさかお前卑劣な犯人の見当がついたか。
セーフ。
あ。
俺もビデオで技を見て確信した。画廊だ。
よ、また来たぜ。
Oh, what the hell?
画廊か。また例の名前が出てきたな。
時期も半年前、奴が波紋になったあの事件の直後だ。間違いない。
あ、来た。
あ？
もうここで学べることは残ってない。
隠して牙を研いでいた。あいつさえいなければ俺たちが道場を去ることもなかったんだ。スー。だから俺は今日この大会で優勝して自信を取り戻すのだ。
埼玉くんが出場するかもしれないと。まあ、万が一あんなとこに素人なんか出てってみろ。間違いなく殺される。心配ないよ。ヒーローだから。
だってな、ガムシだったんだ。
Sourface? His name is Sourface.
でもやめたんだろう、道場。
何？
そいつがヒーロー狩りを続けていればいつか会えるはずだ。要するに逃げ出した奴がいつまでも先輩面すんなってことだ。
今吐いた言葉忘れるなよ。
If he ends up against him, he's not going to have a way to keep his cover, really.
覚えてねえな、その感覚。
すごいねパパ、あっという間にやっつけた。
人とリグさも俺の瞬殺。俺たちを相手にさすがに強いな。金属バット。
Venus people trap.
これが SQC か。
Uh-oh. Damn.
Wow.
That's a big boy. La Fresha done.
だから埼玉くんは心配いらないよ。そもそも彼はなりすましなんてそんなルール違反じゃない。まあそれならいいんだけど。
これはね、番犬マン。可愛いでしょ。
ただの着ぐるみ野郎にしか見えないが、強いのか。
当たり前だよ。S 級ヒーローだもん。
S 級12か。
Uh-oh.
今の聞いただろ。お前も出せて家に帰れよ。
わかった。繰り返します。緊急避難警報。
Oh boy.
なかなか粘りますね。後輩たちがやられるわけだ。てめえらの目的は何だ？どうしてその親子を狙いやがる？私たちに勝ったら教えてあげますよ。
Uh-oh.
So hitting himself in the head cleared his head.
So there's a Sinta Sensei?
Whoa. Uh-oh.
Damn.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
盛り上がってるね。レベル竜が出れば、そりゃお祭り状態にもなるか。果たして、生きた状態の金属バットに会えるかどうか。無駄しか。急いで戻らねえと。ちょっと待ちやがれ。金属バット。ああ、生きてんなら話は別だ。こっから先は俺が相手だ。てめえを狩るぜ。あ？そう、俺がそのガロだ。こっちは忙しいんだ。絡んでくんならその浮かれた脳天勝ち上がってやる。
Ah.
Dude's straight bananas.
Which one?
Garou.
Yeah, Garou is a friggin'... he's crazy. He wants to take out all the heroes.
What kind of metal is that dude's bat made out of?
Adamantium? I don't know. To me, it makes sense that his bat is made out of something ridiculous, like a hybrid steel or something.
Either that or he has some kind of like chakra that he can like channel into it to harden it or some shit.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I don't think you can
Naruto
dig.
style.
I don't think you can dig too deep into it. You just kind of have to just accept it. Like,
I just
Well,
most bats would not hold up against most things that he's probably using it against. You would think.
you got to think most bats out there are like aluminum or something like that. But if you're dealing with something like that, or like at threat levels that he's going against, he's probably sought it out from some crazy. Either that or the Hero Association made it for him. They
like,
sought someone out to make
It's
a.
like the same style he used to make like katanas. Used to make like a bat or something. Maybe.
I mean,
just, like,
well, it's
fold
like-
them, like billions of times.
they kind of fudge it because it's like, I mean, even if you had a bat made out of like titanium and you just hopped on a tank, there's like the mass disparity. Like I mean, you know, no matter how strong a titanium is, you're just gonna be sitting there whacking on it. I mean, you're not gonna move that kind of mass. I mean, so it's just, you know.
Well, it just goes with the stereotypical thing that because how Metal Bat looks, he looks like the greaseback hair street toughs that you see in Japanese anime.
Yeah,
lot.
he's a bancho.
A bancho, yeah, that's the word I was looking for. And their main weapon is often an aluminum bat. That's mainly what they use. Sometimes you see them with like a stake, like a wooden stake or something that they dug out of the ground and they're using, and they have it over their shoulder or something like that.
You do see a lot of like aluminum bats in like certain series. I'm pretty sure like some of the thugs in Yu Yu Hakusho had bats that
Yes.
came after them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the stereotype because it's really hard to get firearms, and baseball is super popular in Japan.
Yes.
So
And banchos, if you're a street tough on the streets of Tokyo and you want to intimidate somebody, but yet you can't get a gun because all that. Hey,
I'm actually trying to
baseball
remember.
bat.
I
Or
feel
a
like
knife.
there was a series with a character called Little Slugger in it.
Yes, I remember that.
What was that?
Let's look it up. Little Slugger. Let's
Either
see.
that or it was in a movie.
Oh, that was it was the one, Paranoia Complex.
No, I haven't seen that.
Well, just remember.
Shit. Was it in
Paranoia Agent. Paranoia Agent.
I haven't seen that actually. So
It's the
not
one
that.
with the kid on the roller skates with the golden baseball bat and the afro.
Just remember, kids, if you're going to have a baseball bat for self-defense, keep a ball and a glove in the car, or else it's premeditated.
This kid right here.
Don't have a
doesn't
clue.
look familiar.
I remember Paranoia
I'm thinking
Agent.
of a live action thing actually now.
Oh.
The sequel to the one that we watched. I think the Raid 2.
Oh yeah. It was the baseball bat kid and the hammer girl.
Yeah.
Uh,
I remember somebody having a baseball bat in that.
Yeah, the Raid 2 Barandal. Yeah, that's actually a really good. That's actually a really good sequel. I'd like for us to watch that one day. You and me. Have you seen it, Knight?
Mhm, I have.
Yeah. So.
I think the Raid is my favorite, but it was still.
Yeah.
As far as scale, they upped it a lot. I just was so impressed with the Raid, how basically they just, they kept moving up floors. They just redress the same set and just get a lot of mileage out of what was really a small set.
And not only that, but some of the best fight scenes you'll ever see. I mean, friggin' Iko Uwais and Joe Toslim, they killed it in terms of the fight choreography. Those two, especially the Mad Dog fight with the two brothers.
So in John Wick 3, I was like, holy crap, that's Mad Dog from the Raid. He's
Joe
always going to be Mad Dog from the Raid.
Yeah,
just because that performance
and
was
he
so...
was in episode 7. He was one of the... Him
Yep.
and Iko Uwais were both smugglers after Han Solo.
Name the second time.
But that fight scene with Mad Dog is still, to me, one of my favorites.
It's crazy.
Always will be. Because the glass tube, the glass tube part alone, I'm just like, oh, man. And still going like a boss. Almost kills one of them, too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I think it's also because he was hopped up really bad and he couldn't really feel pain.
I mean, PCP does a lot of things to your system.
Yes, it does.
So do bath salts. There's just a lot of bad stuff out there, and...
Yeah. Number one, you don't feel pain. Two, you're relentless with your attack. So it's sort of like how cocaine makes you by making you a little bit more twitchy. It actually makes you more aware and heightens your reaction time. They've actually done tests where rats have actually had higher reaction times when they were on cocaine.
Man, I'm glad I wasn't out hiking in the woods when a super cocaine bear was running around.
Oh God, that'd be terrifying.
Did you hear about that?
What? No.
It was a black bear. They've got him They've got his taxidermy now. They had him stuffed and mounted. He found a case with is $10 million of cocaine in it. He ate all of it.
Oh my God.
So
oh my God.
I don't know if it was they threw it out of a plane trying to ditch it because they were worried about. But this bear ate several $1 million of cocaine. And they're all a bunch of memes about him being for 15 minutes before its heart exploded, this was the most dangerous apex predator on the planet. I was like, man, could you imagine a bear comes running past you at 80 miles an hour, just knocking trees down?
That's one of the funniest images in my mind I've ever seen. All of a sudden, just a hunter in the woods, guy's vest on, all of a sudden, whoa! Just runs past him. He's like, was that a bear? And the bear stops and knocks down 3 trees while stopping. The hunter looks down the alleyway where the trees are all knocked to the side, and he's like, you okay? And the bear just looks back at him and just doing fine, man. Ah, cocaine. Woo!
It learned how to talk. It's...
Yeah, it's absorbed so much cocaine, it has actually learned how to speak.
Yeah, so that was a thing, apparently.
That's good. That's rich.
So drugs will kill you.
Drugs will kill you.
Even if you're a bear.
Oh, especially if you're a bear.
Yep.
It's barely believable. That pun was terrible. I wonder if he could have killed it with his bare hands.
No. Nothing could have killed it with...
No. If anything, that bear would have just been like, ha ha, puny human. Whack! Almost like Saitama with Garo, just wham! The guy's buried up to his head, the only thing you see is the top of his head sticking out of the ground.
I'm pretty sure that bear was an Easter egg kaiju in Godzilla King of the Monsters. We just couldn't see it because he was so small. He's just zipping around.
Yeah. We'll see this brown blur or black blur going up the back of a monster, and Godzilla will be like, oh, there he is. Oh God, it's one of the funniest things I could ever imagine. Could you imagine a Kodiak grizzly with that much?
Oh my goodness.
Dude, that thing, like a 9'6" Kodiak grizzly bear, just coming after you. They actually, there's a guy who went on Joe Rogan's podcast and talked about how he's 100% sure that a gorilla would kill a bear, and I'm like, no.
I mean, there are a lot of small bear species, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
I think you need something like a rhino or an elephant to kill a Kodiak.
Yeah, a Kodiak grizzly bear, a 9'6" Kodiak grizzly bear against like a 400 pound gorilla.
I mean, I don't see it.
Well, you got to think a Kodiak grizzly bear sometimes weighs 800-900 pounds.
I'm sure they're bigger than that.
Like, I know some polar bears get up to like 1,600.
That's where I saw it. Yeah, it is originally from that series.
Woo!
But he also appears in Psychopaths.
Ah, okay.
So that's what I've seen, that he was in a Psychopath.
So the entire time while we were having this cocaine bear conversation, you were looking at
I was trying to figure out where the fuck I'd seen that guy.
Yeah, baseball bat boy.
Cocaine bear.
But, yeah, I mean, and Joe Rogan was just like, I don't know, man. Bears are a lot faster than you think. And the guy's just like, but gorillas are so strong. I'm like, yeah, but can they lift up a 1,000-pound grizzly bear? I don't think so. If a bear gets a hold of you, he's going to dig his claws into you, going to put himself on top of you, tire you out, and then he's going to snap your neck. He's going to put his mouth around your head and snap your neck.
The problem with grizzly bears is there's so much fur and fat, they're almost impossible to hurt unless you have a sizable rifle cartridge. I mean, it's just...
yeah.
Unless you're like a super marksman that can hit them like right in the eyeball.
I mean, there've been some lucky shots, but I've heard stories about like a guy killing a grizzly bear with like I don't think it was even a compound bow. I think they were recurve bows.
Oh yeah, actually, Joe Rogan had a guy on there where he actually shot a black bear in the chest and it went straight through. And to see the bear take off that fast, I mean, that thing gets up to like 30 miles an hour fast whenever it's been attacked.
I mean, I've been told I don't have any verification for it. I've been told bears can sprint faster than horses.
They can.
So
they can. I mean, have you seen?
That's a scary animal.
Dude, have you seen them chase down caribou?
I mean, bears got to eat.
In the Alaskan wilderness, dude, they chase down caribou. Caribou are pretty much gigantic super deer that can run and jump with the best of them. They can't get away from the bears because the bear is just so fast and has such great natural stamina. It's impossible. And I also saw these two giant grizzly bears, fighting in the Alaskan wilderness, and it was like it was almost like an MMA fight because one of them was like had like neck control, like reached up and grabbed the neck, and was like trying to kick its legs out so it could trip it up. It was bears are a lot smarter than people think. They're predators and they're out in the wild and all that, but yeah,
the best defense against grizzly bears is
to not be around them.
Yeah, exactly. Don't go anywhere that grizzly
I
bears
start being faster than your hiking partner.
Yeah, that too.
Even then, if there's multiple bears,
or you just Shane the guy, and then while they're eating him, you just book on out of there.
Yeah, there's actually remember me of that funny movie Without a Paddle. They're sitting there and that bear's like looking at them.
Is that the one where like it adopted what's his name?
Yeah, it adopted Seth Green. It carries him away, tries to feed him like half like salmon and all that. And but before it catches Seth Green, all of a sudden Matthew Lillard starts taking off his shoes, and Seth Green's just like, "What are you doing?" "I'm taking off my shoes." And then Seth Green's like, "You can't outrun a bear." He's like, "I don't have to outrun the bear."
Oh yeah, because he's like, I'm
you."
faster barefoot or whatever.
Yeah.
Outrun you.
I just have to outrun you. And then eventually Seth Green trips up and is on the ground, and grizzly bear comes up on him, and the two guys are like behind a log going, fetal position, it won't attack you, you're in the fetal position. And then Matthew Lillard's like, "Do you read that in a book?" He's like, "No, I just get in the fetal position." He gets in the fetal position, and then the bear starts sniffing him, and the bear picks him up like by his back of his shirt and starts carrying him away. And you just see him in the distance being carried away by the grizzly bear. He's like, "Help me, please, help me!" And then like all of a sudden, Dax Shepard's yelling, "Abort the fetal position! Abort the fetal position!" That's a hilarious movie, and it's so good.
I think my favorite scene is where he's like moving the light in the figure 8 pattern and like hits the one dude in the face with the fish. They're just like, "You're not gonna catch anything." He's like, "Wham!" Fish.
It's like, God, you're not gonna catch a fish. Like, yeah. And then it's like, holy crap, yeah, I'm ready this time. And then when they do it again, throws the same and hits him in the face. He's like, come on, are you even trying? And that's when the grizzly bear shows up. Because Matthew Lillard and Seth Green are just petrified. God, dude. I haven't seen that movie in so long. I want to watch it again now. That'll have to be one that we watch for like a special viewing. I don't know if we'll do like a live stream of it, which that'll be difficult. Because I think it's still under copyright.
Yeah.
What am I talking about? Everything's still under copyright.
Pretty much.
Films that came out 70 years ago are still under copyright, even though the people that made them have been dead for 30 years. Thanks, U.S. copyright law. You're not awesome.
You're a cocaine-fueled bear of legislation.
You know, that analogy works way better than anything I could have ever thought of.
Cocaine bear works on every level.
Cocaine bear. I can actually see you riding the cocaine bear like the guy in a
release
buffalo.
a cocaine bear shirt for merch store.
I kind of want there to be like an anti-hero where he's like super libertarian, is all for recreational drug use, and he's like Watchdog Man, but he's in a bear suit, and his superpower is he just does a bunch of cocaine and then just starts kicking the crap out of monsters.
That'd be awesome.
I mean,
And just goes charging. They say people on the street hear, and then he just runs by them.
Just need to start a new comic.
I mean, you know,
Cocaine bear man. Cocaine grizzly. That's it. Cocaine grizzly. Yeah, the cocaine grizzly. It's like when I do a bunch of cocaine, I become impregnable to bullets and I become super strong. It's like
somebody's like, pretty sure that's not how that works.
Oh yeah? Watch this. Bet you Chad heard that and he's just like, oh god, Nate's doing cocaine again. Okay, we're gonna end this before my heart explodes from doing too much cocaine. So until next time, everybody, signing off. I'm Nate.
Micah.
I'm Nick.
We'll see you in the
I wonder
next
how many idiots in the comments are going to think you really do cocaine, and then you're going to have to explain to them that you would not
It was just the bear.
be as big of a man as you are if you did cocaine like
Yeah,
that.
I would not be this fat if I did cocaine. I would not be this fat. Heck, I might start doing cocaine if it'll help me lose weight.
Yikes.
It's not
Not
one,
really.
Not one of the best
I
plans.
know. Don't do drugs, kids. All right, take care.